Hello everyone, welcome to AI Tutorials. If you are new to this video series, please subscribe and don't forget to tap the bell icon. Then only you will get notified for each video upload. In this video, we are going to learn how to convert the data from one data type to the another data type. For example, from integer to float or float to string, whatever it is. So based on your requirement, we can also able to convert our data type. For example, during data scraping, when we take values from the web pages, mostly it will be of string data type. Even though it looks like a number, it will be a string data type. At that time, first we have to convert to the int or float. Then do our calculation. How to do that? We will learn it now. First, we have to import the pandas library. So import pandas as pd. Then the same data set. So we have 10 students marks. After that, I am creating a series using the list, executing it. Now you can see here series is created based on the list values. So the data type is integer 64. Anyhow, by default it will show you the data type, but still if you want to print and check the data type, the syntax for that is print ser. In this variable we have saved our series dot dtype. So when we execute, it's an integer data type. First we will learn how to convert integer to a string. The syntax for that is ser series as type, then argument as str. Str means it's a string. Now when we execute, initially it was integer 64. Now all these integer value converted into a string data type. That's why the d type mentioned here as object. Same way, converting it as float. So ser dot as type, the argument value is float. So execute, all the integer value converted into float. That's why here decimal points mentioned and d type is float 64. So in addition to this, one good feature about series is we can have multiple data type within the series, which is not possible in many programming language. In other programming language, if you have an array, all the values inside an array must have same data type. Variable name. So creating the series using pandas, and it contains a list with all the data type: integer, string, boolean. Then if we want 12.50 float, all the data type mentioned within the same variable. Now let's print and see. See here, all the values are displayed. D type is object. So when multiple data types are used within a variable, then always remember D type will be object. Next important topic, broadcasting. This topic we have discussed in detail in the NumPy video series. I have mentioned that particular video link in the video description. Just watch once about the broadcasting, because broadcasting is one of the very important feature either in NumPy or in Pandas we use a lot. First we will see the positive scenario, then I will teach you some negative scenario. Broadcasting using arithmetic operation. Let me print the values. So ser. Now I'm going to implement a simple arithmetic operation. To all these values in the series, I'm going to multiply by 2. Print ser star 2. When we execute, you can see the difference. So number 2 is multiplied to each element in the series and we got the output. 35 into 2, 70. 67 into 2, 134. 90 into 2 180 and so on. A very simple implementation using a scalar value. Now we will try to do the arithmetic operation using two series. So series 1 contains 5 values mentioned in the list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and series 2 same way the values are 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. So two series we are going to do the arithmetic operation. So series 1 plus series 2, if we execute, element wise operations are performed. That is 10 plus 5 it is 15, 20 plus 15 it is 35, and so on. 50 plus 45 it is 95. It means it's very easy to add the multiple series. Same way for the subtraction, SCR1 minus SCR2. So the difference between each number is 5. If you see it here, 10 minus 5, 20 minus 15, 30 minus 25 and so on. So the difference is 5. Same way for multiplication also, SCR1 into SCR2. That is 10 into 5, it is 50. Then 20 into 15, it is 300 and so on. Similarly for division also, SCR1 divided by SCR2. And you know very well, when we do a division, we will get the decimal point. So the data type is float 64. Element wise division, that is 10 by 5, 20 by 15 and so on. That's why we got output like this. All these falls under a positive scenario. Now let me show you a negative scenario, that is a series with different shape. I'm creating a series 3. This contains 6 numbers 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and series 4 contains 5 number. This one 6, this one 5. It means both of them having a different shape. Now let me do the addition. SCR3 plus SCR4. Element wise addition performed, 10 plus 5 that is 15. At the end you can see here 60 is there, but there is no sixth element in series 4, so it filled that value with NaN. NaN means not a number. Good part about Panda is instead of throwing the error, it just filled with NaN. Same example we will try to implement using NumPy. So we need NumPy library. So import NumPy as np. Then creating two array, array1 np.array contains 6 elements and array2 contains 5 elements. Now arr1 plus arr2. Just execute, it throws the value error. Because it's a one-dimensional data, array1 contains 6 and array2 contains 5 elements. Hence the shapes are different, we are unable to perform the operation. But in pandas, even though the shapes are different, using the broadcasting technique, it is able to add an unequal length also. And this particular broadcasting concept we use a lot. So make sure you're very clear on this concept. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.